Hey friends and family, welcome to Marcie Creates. This is Marcie. Welcome to week 8 of the Goddess series. Today we will be making a necklace in the Persephone, Greek goddess of spring, goddess mix from Jesse James Beads. And as you can see by this beautiful card, I love the card, she represents duality, everlasting love, renewal, and empathy. Gorgeous, gorgeous illustration. And we have some beautiful beads to play with. This is the mix. We've got some boho beads, some really gorgeous, I love how intricately cut these facets are on these, almost like a shiny, kind of a chocolate hematite color. We've got some gorgeous hearts and some very fancy bead caps. I have added a couple of bales of my own and a couple of coordinating large hole beads that we'll be adding. I also have some seed beads in kind of a purple, black, pink fun color. We have some really pretty rondelles, this gorgeous berry color in pearls. Looks like some resin beads, some lava beads, some very, very sparkly bumpy beads, and some little flowers here. So let me tell you about Persephone. So I did some research. Most of these goddess mixes I've been finding information on a website called GreekMythology.com, and I will link that in my description. But basically, she is the mythical, daughter of Zeus and Demeter, and also the wife of Hades, and she is a dual deity. So a dual deity, she presides over Hades, but she also is the goddess of fertility. And the story goes that she is the wife of Hades, so she's also the queen of the underworld. But the story is that Hades, Hades, he abducted her and kept her in Hades, or kept her in the underworld for 6 months, which is sometimes symbolized, it's said that pomegranates, which this looks like a pomegranate color to me, and this also kind of looks like a pomegranate. She's associated with pomegranates and the horn of plenty, and that she had 6 pomegranate seeds when she ended up with Hades, which represents the duality of the seasons. Half the year she spends in the underworld, and half the year she spends out in nature. And so you've got your spring and summer months, and then you've got your 6 months of her fall and winter being in Hades. So very interesting stuff. And a lot of people interpreted that in the winter and the fall that she was in Hades due to, everything, the leaves falling, and those were times when there would be famine and no food obviously growing and things like that. So I really thought this was a beautiful mix. I love it's a very rich mix. And luckily for me, I found some Silversilk. Neil has on his website, which I also have in the description, a pop-up shop called Hello Love. And this is Pearlesque pipe chain in the Hello Love color. So we're going to be using that today. It coordinates really nicely. I also have SoftFlex SoftTouch medium wire. I love to use this. It's kind of a gray silver color because we'll be doing some stringing. So we're going to play with all 3 of those. Oh, and I do have a tassel here that I thought would be nice to coordinate as well. So that's what we've got going on. Hope everybody's well. I do want to show you really quickly a sketch that I've been playing with. This is kind of my idea. And what I'm going to try to do is take the Silversilk and make a kind of a loop, like that loop. And then we're going to hang the tassel, and then we're going to have bales attached and these fun beads here. And then we're going to add our Silversilk to the bale and then string. And I might use some of the Silversilk as a bead instead of chain, or stringing material, I should say. I did do that in another necklace. I'm trying to think what necklace that was. I don't know that it was a goddess necklace, but anyway, I've kind of thought about how I'm going to do this. We're gonna be experimenting, of course, but I think I have an idea of how I want to engineer this piece so that it's all one piece. So that's what we're gonna make. That's what we're gonna make right now. So I'm gonna use some 18 gauge wire, and I need a pretty long piece because I don't want to run out. So I am going to pull a lot. It's going to seem like I'm crazy, but you know, don't want to run out. And I hope this works the way I think that it will. Just, I haven't actually done it. I've done it in my head. Let's put it that way. So let's see how this is going to work. So I'm just going to take this 18-inch, and see, you got this little channel in there. That's the pipe chain. And it's really fun. You can put SoftFlex in there, wire. You can do wire and SoftFlex. All right, so I'm kind of in the middle here. It's a pretty big piece. Now let's see. Now we want to string everything on because we're going to make a loop. It's gonna look a little wonky, I think, at first, but hope I don't smack the camera. If I do, I apologize in advance. One never knows. Beads can go flying, as any of you who watch my channel know. I can actually smack the camera a few times. So let's see. So I'm gonna make a, all right, so that's the idea. And I'm gonna, oh, please work. Let me do it this way so those beads aren't, okay. Already fiddly, just the way I like it. All right, so we have this now. Let me move these back. Let's see. We can play around with this a little and finalize the shape. Here's where I don't want to hit the camera. Maybe I can straighten this out a little. There we go. All right, let me go around one more time with this. Maybe 2 more times. All right. We don't need that piece anymore. Okay, so now we have this. So this is working like I thought so far. So, whew, that makes me feel better. All right, now we're gonna take one of these really fancy, they're nice and big too. That's what I was counting on. I am gonna pinch just the little edge right here. I just want to bring these together a little bit. And then we're going to put the bead cap. All right. Now, I'm just going to put the pomegranate bead like that. And then we're going to make a loop for our tassel. Let's see. Where are my round nose? Okay. I'm going to use my bail making pliers. Ooh. I'm glad I thought a lot about this. Oh, I think this is going to be cool. All right. Let's open that up a little so we can get our... Probably I could have made that loop a little neater, but I'm not going to fret. Don't sweat the small stuff. All right. So now I'm just going to wrap this. Oh, later on in the video, I'm going to show you. A lot of you had voted on the, oh, let me think of the goddess. The goddess, the one I did with the fur. And I can't remember the name. But we all had voted for, it'll come to me, to add a charm. And guess what? I got something in the mail today that I ordered that I thought would look really cool on that necklace. So I'll show you that in a bit. Let me cut this. We'll save this piece for later. Look at that. I thought I was going to have to really struggle with that. So this is going to be our focal. We've got our large hole beads, and these bails we're going to put the SoftFlex on. And let's see. And then we'll string. Yay! Okay. It was 90 degrees here today, you guys. 90. Oh, I'm not, your girl's not ready for that. Can I please tell you? I mean, I don't want to see 90. I don't like 90 in any sense of the word, but I particularly don't want to see it in February, when I'm supposed to be enjoying all my sweaters and nice cool evenings. Because y'all know how our summers are. And we still don't have our air conditioning situation figured out. So, oh boy. Okay. So keep us in your prayers, please. I don't think it's going to last. I did look. Next week is going to look a lot more temperate. Not as cold as I would like it, but, you know, cooler than it is right now. So here is our beautiful SoftFlex. And one thing I love about the SoftTouch is it just glides. Well, all the SoftFlex glides onto your beads, but I wish you could feel this. If you use it, you know, if you know, you know. It's very, very soft and satiny and super flexible, and it doesn't kink up. It's just wonderful. I just love it. So we're going to do this side first. And all I'm doing is, oh, let me grab a I'm going to grab a crimp bead. I know I made this really long, but I don't like to run out. All right. So there is our and I'm going to cover this with a bead cap, which I'll show you in a minute. It's one of mine that I have from Amazon that I think I put in one of my descriptions, the link. Okay. I do want to give it a little room. You don't want it super tight. You want movement. Hey, I'm so glad you all are loving this goddess series. I am too. I really am enjoying it. And I find that I'm enjoying doing all the research for these goddesses. It's so fascinating. Okay, so the bead caps, I have some from my collection. So I found these, so they look like a bead and a bead cap. Aren't they cool? So we're gonna do the bead cap. See how it looks. I thought it would be nice to kind of cover. I also pulled, let me check these other ones. Maybe I want to use these at the top. Maybe we'll use these here before I make a decision. Well, I think either one of them's fine. I think I'm gonna go with the original. Or these actually came with the box. Let's see. Let's try these. Little pop of black would look nice too. Oop. Actually, kind of like that. All right, we'll do those. And then we'll grab one of these guys. These came in the box. These are really cool. Spacer beads. They look also like a hematite or a steel color. And then let's do, we have more bead caps over here. I did raid my stash so I would have different pieces that I could choose from. Oops. Very nice. Let's do the other side. These are just gonna hang right above this. Gravity and it being around someone's neck these might just kind of move around, but you know, I think it'll be all right. We'll see. I can always do a little wire something right there if I don't like what's happening. But I am delighted that the engineering worked out. Thank you for all the sweet comments. You guys are the best. been a rough week or two for me. But I think I may have mentioned I had my sleep study while I talked to the doctor about it last week. And I am definitely getting what they call a BiPAP machine, which I've had before. It's just that mine was really old and it stopped working. I'm not going to get it for a few weeks because I'm getting the newest, the latest and greatest, apparently. And if those of you who've never had a sleep study and you're even remotely thinking that you're not getting good sleep, I recommend getting it checked out. It's very important. I found out that I stopped breathing, or he called them events, but he said, you definitely need a machine. I said, well, I know, because I've had one before. And he said, yeah, well, you really need a machine. And he just kind of, we did a televisit, which is kind of fun. It's nice to be able to just stay at your house and see a doctor. Well, he didn't really need to physically examine me because he had the test results, but I said, am I the worst patient? I said, am I the worst case you've ever seen? He goes, no, but you're in the top 10. And that kind of made me pause. And then he said, I said, how many, times did I stop breathing? He goes, you had 187 events in 2 hours. That's scary. So that explains a lot of why I'm so tired all the time. And I'm sure it's not helping my stress level. So, you girls, I'm trying to take care of myself. I'm doing it. Getting the machine. I know it's important. So I tell all of you, if there's anything bothering you with your health, go see your doctor, get it checked out, please. I'm really trying this year to do some things better. And one of them is take care of myself better. In fact, I just scheduled some days off, which my supervisor was very happy. She gets on to me when I don't take off. You got to take that break. So I'm going to take a nice long weekend in March. Hopefully it won't be 100 degrees. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just enjoying these colors. I'm just going to sprinkle them about. I like the different textures. I like the different shapes. I don't know that I'm going to add these white boho beads. I may save them for something else. They're pretty big, and I really just kind of want the focus to be on the, yeah, I think I'm going to save those for something else. But I do want to, oh yes, I do want to put these pearls. So let's see. Oh, and we got sparkly too. Gotta have some sparkle. Gotta have the sparkle. Oh, and also Friday is March 1st, so on the Facebook group, we're going to have a new palette to play with. I know the one I put out there for February was challenging. I know. But you all are troopers, and I'm amazed by a lot of the jewelry. It's so beautiful. You guys met the challenge. I think I may just do a few of these little dark purple seed beads, just for a little pop of something something. Yeah, I've been looking through I kind of keep a little file of color combinations. I've been going through it this week to see what I want to pick for everybody for March. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't joined the challenge, or you're not part of the Facebook group, head on over to groups and Facebook and look for Marcie Creates. We'd love to have you. We've got some very nice, active folks on there. Talented people. Everybody's super sweet. We're doing this monthly color challenge where I post a palette and you all make things with that palette all month. And you can post them on the Facebook page or anything else you want to post. Anything else you're working on. We've got some polymer clay artists. You know, Beth and Nancy do a lot of really beautiful work. There's seed bead work that is to die for. Everybody is I just love to see what everybody's working on. Or you can just post a picture of what's on your beadboard, or what your beadboard looks like, or what your space is that you use to do your jewelry. We love to see it all. Or your puppies, or your kitties. We don't mind. We got a bunch of animal lovers, and I also like to post pictures of gems, very inspiring pictures of gems or anything else, you know. It has really been a fun thing that we've done with this group, so please join us if you have not. So let's see here. I was a little worried about that bead cap. These bead caps have a pretty big hole. So I think I need to put something else before I, let's see, let's do some lava beads. When I'm done with this goddess series, I'm going to do a whole finished jewelry video and showcase everything, including any companion pieces that I've made. So stay tuned for that. So this is week 8. We've got next week is week 9, and then the following week we'll be done. That doesn't exactly fit, does it? I think this is one of my, I think I need this guy. So this one came with the mix. This one, these are my own from my stash. We're going to use these. I redid my nails today too, and I knew I was going to use this mix, so how you like that? Just for you guys. I'm loving this berry color though. I like it. It's kind of a garnety berry, pomegranate. Is that a word? If not, let's pretend it is. Pomegranate color. It's pretty. Okay. What am I missing? Maybe we'll put a little bead cap on the top. Ooh, let's see. Yep, I'm going to string all the way up this necklace as far as I can go. And I'm going to add some more of these seed beads. They're super pretty. Let me pull them up to the camera so you can get a better view. They have a little bit of, they have purple and some flashes of hot pink, and I don't know, they're just really cool looking. And this deep purple looks really gorgeous against that berry color. I kind of think of like, you know, how grapes, you know, the red grapes, and then you got those deep purple grapes. You know, when you can get like the what do you call that? The ones you buy at the store, you know, and you can get a variety of colors in one little packet. I know they have them at Costco. You can get green and red and purple, and you can have lots of grapes. Oh, resin beads. Let's grab a resin. I think the bumpy beads I'm not going to use in this particular. I think I'm going to save those for maybe a bracelet. I think those would be fun on somebody's wrist, and they're nice and lightweight. And then I'm going to show you over here what I'm doing over here. Oh, I was going to do some more of this stuff. Some more of this. So we're going to make this we're going to make it look like let's see. I'm going to make that pretty tall, actually. Yeah, I think this might be a limited edition color. I do have a link in the description for it for you if you want to pop over to Silversilk and get one. All right, let's see. Bead caps. Oh, I just realized I don't know what I'm going to close this up with. Oh dear. So now we're going to slide the SoftFlex into the Silversilk. Down here we did wire. Well, that's fun. I am just loving the combination of all this stuff together. I know I've said it before, but it is truly remarkable how well all this works together. And I get, you know, like anything new, you know, or that you get involved in, you get more and more ideas. And I can tell I'm inspired because I'm dreaming about it, which is crazy, but I am. All right, so wow, I'm loving this. So I need to get, let's see, how long is this? It's pretty long. I don't think I want to make it any longer. Maybe I'll put one bead, another resin bead at the top here. Oh, you know what? I didn't use these little carved roses either, but maybe I'll save those for, I wanted the hearts in here, but we'll use these roses maybe in something else. They're very cute also. I'm gonna hop off of here really quick and grab what I want to close this with, the clasp and stuff. I gotta think about that. Then I have a few other things to show you when we're gonna close this up, and then let's see. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so I found a really cute heart. This is part of a toggle, but I'm going to use a lobster claw. And Just want to make sure that everything is where it needs to be. I'm trying to make sure that the Silversilk doesn't have any room to go anywhere, because I don't want those bead caps to slip and then you see, we don't want to see wire. Not on this particular project. I mean, I love SoftFlex. We all know I love it, but for this project, I want it to be more functional part of the design. So, let's see. I am gonna just get this placed, and then I'm gonna probably do a little scooching, a little scrunching, a little scoochy scrunch. There we go. I really wish you guys could feel this. It's so awesome. I think we'll save this for earrings. So there's side one. Let me move this over. Both doggies are looking at me like, when are we gonna go night-night? Soon. Uh-oh, where's my other bead cap? Ah. It was trying to hide. All right, and let's grab. Oops, I smacked the camera. Sorry about that. It happens. Oh. I thought I forgot something. Whew. I didn't though. Whew. Ay, ay, ay. Be still my heart. Alright, let's make sure that's... Oops. Hey, if I figure out, you guys, how to do a live stream, which I don't know that I have the technical prowess to do yet, but it's something I've been on my mind. Would you be interested in that? Let me know. That would be kind of fun. I see a lot of live chats or live things on YouTube. Just something to think about. You'd be able to interact with me while I'm making something, which I thought would be cool. But I would need like moderators, because I won't be able, I don't think I can stream and see comments, but I can have someone read comments to me. I have to think about how to do that. But if you're interested, if enough people are interested, I'll start researching how to do that. Other people do it, so it can't be that hard. Or maybe it is, and well, I'll have a good laugh at my expense, but what else is new? All right, and then I'll probably do some crimp covers later. This turned out very nice. So the idea is, while you're wearing it, you know, you've got this tassel. Let me pull out just a little tassel, which came from my stash. And then these bales and the large hole beads came from my stash. But all these other beads, with the exception of these bead caps, came, and little seed beads, came with the mix. That turned out very nice. So that turned out cute. I'm excited to have that one done. This is Persephone. Now, let me show you a couple things. I'm thinking about doing some earrings. I'm playing with the Silversilk and some wire. I haven't quite decided what I'm doing yet, so I just wanted you to see what I've been working on, and then maybe do some hearts right here or hang the heart there. Haven't really decided yet. That's in the works. Is something. And also, I want to show you all something. This is nothing against Jesse James beads by any means, but sometimes you get things that are flawed. And in this particular case, this was the really pretty pendant or focal piece that came in the box. And mine has a hole here, but I guess in the finishing process, the hole didn't get drilled. Now, if you have a jewelry drill, you could probably drill that out. I do not have it. I have like a pearl reamer, but it wasn't strong enough to get through whatever this is. And I thought, well, darn it, because that's so beautiful. But if that happens to you and you're wanting to use it as a focal piece, here's what I thought. So there are bales you can buy that have the little stick, and you could buy that and glue it. Or if you don't have that, I did check some 16 gauge wire, and I just wanted to see, first of all, the thickness is perfect for the size of that hole. And I'm just gonna cut a piece just to show you. You put your glue in there and then glue your metal. See how that fits so nicely? And make your loop. So if something like that happens to you, I mean, it's just, you know, in the manufacturing of things, sometimes, a lot of times you can get your bead reamer and it's fine. But I think because this is metal and it's very high quality, that's why, and actually that's a testament to how high quality it is. I couldn't get my little bead reamer through there. But you can glue some 16 gauge and make your own bail. All right, so I just wanted you to see, because initially I wanted to use this for the necklace, but I couldn't. Now, I could have with the glue, but I wanted to show it to you, so I did not put it in the design. But maybe I will use it in another necklace or something like that. And then last but not least, what is the name of that goddess that I did with the fur? I know you guys know what I'm talking about. You're going to see it again. But I found this to put as the charm. A lot of people voted for a charm. So this beautiful iridescent little horn is going to hang right in front of, there was a piece that was hanging. And I thought hanging a, you know, like a little half moon. I know it was I am just not, my brain's not working. Words are hard. Words are hard. Anyway, you'll see this again, but I wanted to show it to you because it finally came in the mail today and I was really excited. And then last but not least, definitely last but not least, I have a little bit of eye candy to show you. Some things I bought that I found on Etsy. I believe these are carved. This came from the same company that I got that horn piece from. And I will link that Etsy shop in my description if you want to go check it out. But I loved these carved pieces. This is a dragon, which, for those of you that don't know me very well, I love dragons. And I thought this piece, I think it's bone. Could be resin, but it's really sculpted beautifully. And these all came from the same website. I'm not remembering the name of the shop, but it will be in my description. Look at this Buddha head. Now these are cabochons, so I'll have to do wire wrapping if I want to use them. This one's the only one that's a pendant. This Hamsa. Isn't that gorgeous? Really beautiful shop. And then I loved the moon and the sun. Isn't that gorgeous? So a little Etsy shopping that I did. And these, I got about 6 of these. So I thought I'd make some earrings maybe. Or something else. So you'll see that on the necklace. I will remember the goddess probably at 3 in the morning. And I'll shoot out of bed and go, that's the name. And nobody will hear me. But that's okay. So, thank you for joining me tonight. I'm really enjoying the Goddess series, like I said. It's been super fun, and I'm really glad that you all are enjoying it too. I'm basing that on the feedback. Please like and subscribe. That does help me. If you know anyone that would like my channel, please spread the word. I am trying to grow the channel, and any little bit helps. So thank you so much again. I do have other videos coming to you this week. I don't know which day yet. I have to see whether the hysteria of my day job settles down. Today was rough. So I'm hoping things will calm down, you know, and I'm not so stressed. But this does take the stress off of me to make beautiful jewelry and share it with you. So thank you so much for watching. Take care of your sweet selves and your families. Be safe. Do see your doctor if something's bugging you. And I will see you on the next video.